Hello, my name is Ben Rarick. I'm the Executive Director of the State Board of Education, and I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about our response to Senate Bill 5491, which establishes statewide indicators of educational system health. In this piece of legislation, the legislature asked for a coordinated set of statewide goals, and it expresses the intent that the legislature establish a discrete set of statewide data points that will serve as snapshots of the overall health of the system and as a means for evaluating progress in achieving the outcomes set for the system and the students it serves. In establishing these goals, the State Board of Education has been working with a wide array of stakeholders, including representatives of OSPI, the Workforce Training and Education Coordinating Board, the Educational Opportunity Gap Oversight and Accountability Committee, the Student Achievement Council, the Department of Early Learning, and the State Board for Community and Technical Colleges. And primarily the challenge has been establishing the goals associated with the data points that the legislature made explicit in the bill. Those include the following: rates of kindergarten readiness, rates of 4th grade reading proficiency, rates of 8th grade math proficiency, 4-year cohort graduation rates, percentage of students participating in remedial coursework at the post-secondary level, and rates of post-secondary education and training. From a personal perspective, I think that these goals can be very helpful and meaningful in a couple of different ways. First of all, primarily, I think they can be used as an expression of hope for our schools and our kids in the system, that no matter what your circumstance, no matter your race or your income level, we have aspirations of high goals for all of our children. But secondly, I also think it can be a useful planning tool in terms of coordinating work across various agencies and making sure that our system is driving to a common set of outcomes. So now the State Board of Education would like your input on some very important questions that have to be wrestled with as the work on Senate Bill 5491 continues. The questions include the following. First of all, the legislation calls for the establishment of a process to identify realistic but challenging system-wide performance goals. What do you believe are realistic but challenging goals for all of our kids? Secondly, in achieving those realistic but challenging goals, what are the policy changes or the changes in practice that we need to consider as a system to make these goals a reality for our schools and kids? And lastly, what indicators do you think are important that weren't included in Senate Bill 5491? If you were going to improve this law, how would you improve it? We look forward to your input on these or other questions you think are important. We have put a page up on our website for you to be able to review our materials, and also a link to be able to send in your input. We look forward to receiving that. You can also call the office and talk to either myself or Sarah Lane as we work on this work over the next couple of months. Thank you for your time.